parts that you'll need to assemble a slate are this piece of plastic with 3 holes drilled in it, a compass, a clip, a small zip tie, a large zip tie, a small piece of bungee cord, a pencil, a piece of sandpaper. You'll also need scissors and some super glue. Start by removing the paper from the plastic sheet. There's a piece of protective paper on each side. After you've removed the paper from each side of the board, you need to sand it. There's 2 different ways you can sand it. You can sand it in just one direction. One of the pros with that method is you can rub it off with your finger to erase whatever you've written. Or another way to sand it is in every direction. The pro of that is whatever you've written on the board is more likely to stay on the board and won't get rubbed off as easily. If you're finished sanding the faces when it's completely non-glossy, it's not shiny at all. After you finish sanding both sides, you want to sand down the corners so that they're not pointy anymore. And you want to sand down the sides so that they're rounded and not sharp. After you've sanded both sides of the board and rounded the corners and the edges, you want to remove any of the extra dust. If you don't remove the dust, the glue won't stick. Next, you're going to apply some glue to your compass. Put it on the underside of the compass, a little stream of glue along this side, or along the front, back down this side, and just a little here at the bottom. Make sure you don't get any on the bezel, which is the rotating part of the compass. Now, apply the compass to the slate. Notice that the single hole is in the bottom right corner. The compass goes in the bottom left corner. You want it flush with the left side, but you don't want the bottom of the compass to be hanging off the bottom of the slate. After I've got the compass glued to the board, I'm going to hold it for a minute. And while I'm waiting a minute for the glue to dry, I'm going to rotate the bezel of the compass to make sure it doesn't get glued down. After I've got the compass glued, I'm going to take the big zip tie, put it through the hole in the bottom right corner, and use it to attach the brass clip. You don't want to cinch it down all the way because you want your clip to be able to move around. Next, I'm going to take the little piece of bungee, pass it through the 2 holes at the top. I'm going to insert the pencil in there because that bungee's job will be to hold the pencil in place. Flip the board over, and I'm going to use the small zip tie to hold that little piece of bungee cord in place. So I'm going to pass both tails of the bungee through the zip tie. And with the pencil still in place, I'm going to pull the bungee as tight as I can so that it will hold the pencil very tight. And then cinch down on the zip tie. Now that I've got the bungee pulled tight and the zip tie cinched down, I'm going to apply a little bit of glue to both zip ties. I'm going to just let that glue dry for a second. After I've given the glue time to dry, I'm just going to cut the tails off on both of the zip ties. And this is what your finished slate should look like. Be sure you read through the manuals on how to use the compass.